All right, let's jump right in. If you're a marketer who's been using AI, you're probably way past asking it for, fun facts or silly poems. But are you really collaborating with it? We're about to go way beyond basic commands and show you how to turn your AI from a simple tool into a legit strategic partner. It's time to level up. So here's our game plan for today. We're going to start with the new game, this massive shift AI is causing in our work. Then we'll get into the nitty-gritty, the art of the prompt. After that, we unlock the big one, the 𝗖𝗍𝗶𝗰 framework, which is your pro-level tool. We'll see it in action, and then wrap up with the most important part, the AI plus human ratio, which is all about making that collaboration really work. First up, let's talk about the new game we're all playing. See, bringing AI into our marketing isn't just about getting a new piece of software. It's a fundamental change, a total paradigm shift. It's reshaping how we work and honestly unlocking creative potential we've never had before. And this right here is the critical difference you have to understand. On one side, you've got automation. That's just having AI do simple, boring tasks for you. Fine. But on the other side, you have augmentation. Now, this is where the magic happens. This is about using AI to boost your own skills, making it your brainstorming partner, your data analyst, your creative co-pilot. That's the real power. But there's a catch, right? And we've all been there. This old saying has never been more true. AI is an incredible tool, but it's not a mind reader. The quality of what you get out is a direct mirror of what you put in. If you give it a lazy prompt like write a social media post, you're going to get a generic, boring result every single time. So how do we fix that? Well, we have to master the art of the prompt. Seriously, think of it like learning the basic controls on a super powerful new video game or a fancy piece of equipment. It all starts with one thing, being crystal clear and super specific. Just look at the night and day difference here. On the left, that bad prompt, write a blog post about coffee. I mean, what do you even expect from that? It's a recipe for disaster. But look at the one on the right. It's specific. It gives a word count, a target audience, a specific topic, and even a tone of voice. You're not just making a request. You're giving a clear creative brief. A really fantastic place to start is with what we call the RTF framework. It's so simple, but it works wonders. First, give the AI a role. Tell it who it should be. Next, give it a task. What exactly do you want it to do? And finally, tell it the format. How should it look? Bullet points, emojis, a call to action. Just following these 3 steps will immediately make your prompts 10 times better. Now, building on that, here's another key technique. You gotta give it examples. A 0-shot prompt is just a cold command with no context. But a few-shot prompt, that's where you give the AI a few examples to learn from. It's like saying, hey, here's the kind of vibe I'm going for, now you try. This is how you literally teach the AI your brand's unique voice. Okay, now that we've got the basics down, it's time for the power up. This is the 𝗖𝗍𝗶𝗰 framework. And I'm not kidding, this is basically the cheat code for getting professional, strategically sound results every single time. CRETE is just a simple acronym to make sure you've covered all your bases. So let's break it down real quick. C is for character, the persona you want the AI to take on. R is the request, the main thing you want it to do. E is for examples, where you show it what good looks like. A is for adjustments, setting rules and boundaries. T is for the type of output. And last, E is for extras, all those juicy details like tone of voice and who you're talking to. So here's the bottom line. CREATE is a system. It's a repeatable process that takes that fuzzy idea floating around in your head and turns it into a super precise, professional-grade directive for the AI. This is how you make sure the result isn't just creative, but that it's actually aligned with your business goals. And this image just sums it all up, doesn't it? On the left, you've got that frustrating feeling of throwing a vague idea out there and just hoping for the best. On the right, you have a structured, intentional process. You're giving the AI everything it needs to nail it. It's the difference between being a painter just splashing paint and being the director of a film. All right, let's see how this all comes together. Because this framework, it's not just for writing cute social media captions. We're talking about using it for high-level, seriously strategic marketing work. You have to think bigger than just content generation. Start treating AI as your second brain. You can have it analyze hundreds of customer reviews and pull out the most common pain points. You can ask it to build out a full SWOT analysis based on competitor data you feed it. Or, and this one is a game changer, you can tell it to become your target customer. So you can test out marketing angles and really get inside their heads. And of course, this applies to visuals too. A lame prompt like a city gets you something that looks like a generic stock photo.
but a detailed, descriptive prompt where you talk about the aesthetic, the lighting, the mood, the camera angle, that lets the AI generate totally unique, on-brand imagery. Your words literally become worlds.
This brings us to our final section, and honestly, it might be the most important concept of all. This is not about replacing humans. It's about finding the perfect co-op mode, that sweet spot, the ideal partnership between human smarts and machine speed. We call this the golden ratio, and it starts right here with this number. The AI's job is to do the heavy lifting. We're talking about 70% of the work. That's the first draft, the initial research, the brainstorming, laying the foundation. And here's the whole picture. The AI handles that 70% draft. And then you, the human expert, you come in for that critical 30% of refinement, polish, and strategic thinking. This whole approach plays to everyone's strengths. The workflow itself is super simple, but so powerful. AI gives you that massive head start with a rough draft. Then the human expert refines it, injecting the brand voice, checking the facts, adding that emotional nuance that only we can, and giving it the final strategic sign-off. It's how you get amazing content that's both efficient and authentic. And let's be crystal clear, that human 30%, it's completely non-negotiable. This is where you perfectly align the brand voice. It's where you fact-check for any of those weird AI hallucinations. It's where you add the emotional depth that a machine just can't replicate. And maybe most importantly, it's where your strategic oversight and your ethical judgment come into play. Because at the end of the day, that's what this is all about. AI is an unbelievable tool for augmenting our abilities, but it is a partnership. Your critical thinking, your strategic brain, and your final judgment, that's what makes the work truly great. So I'll leave you with this thought. Now that you have these frameworks, think about the biggest marketing challenge you're facing right now. Is it possible, just maybe, that your next big breakthrough, your next killer campaign, is just one really, really great prompt away?